Hi, I'm Andrew Berman from the Mortgage News Network, and we're here joined by Damon Richardson from REMN Wholesale.
Great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Damon, thank you for joining us. So listen, no question about it, you're the expert when it comes to renovation lending in the industry. REMN has you, and actually from what I hear, the brokers have almost direct access to you, which are a problem solver, a creative solution guy when it comes to the renovation product. Is that true? Is that the way it works?
I mean, I don't like to toot my own horn, but what I do want to say is I'm literally a person that likes to connect the dots and help everything make sense. Instead of having a bunch of people in chaos, I make the bonfire, I set up the s'mores, we sing Kumbaya, and we kind of get through it together. And then you realize that by just having simple human conversations, you can solve a lot of the problems that would linger for days and minutes. Yeah. And I've had great success with just being able to kind of peel everything back by not building it up to be complicated, to show everybody just how simple these concepts are. And then once they relate, it's like magic.
So Damon, can you speak a little bit more about some of the misnomers that people have when it comes to the renovation product? There's a lot of people that stay away from it because it's too complicated, it takes too long. What are the biggest things that people are having in terms of misnomers in renovation lending?
I will tell you by far the largest is the conception that these loans are difficult to get through, that it takes an exceedingly long time to close them, that sellers don't like to be involved with them. I mean, there's a hit list that goes on and on and on.
Right.
But the biggest one by far is just the ease of use. We are showing people on a daily basis that you can close these loans in the same amount of time that you would close any of your other FHA or conventional files.
Right.
In fact, the biggest thing that I tell anybody that comes in for our initial broker training is when they ask me, well, how much more time do I need to put into my rate lock? I ask them every single time, what's your normal turn time on closing a conventional loan? What's your normal turn time to close FHA? We can close them in the same exact amount of time.
So can you speak a little bit more about the untapped opportunities that are sitting out there that many originators are not taking advantage of, maybe with real estate agents?
Oh, absolutely. Real estate agents are probably the most confused in terms of how to actually harness renovation products.
Okay.
They don't realize that renovation products actually free up property sellers in more ways than they've ever been free to before. You probably have heard in talking about the mortgage business, the standard trope. You're working on a purchase, there's a hole in the roof, the deal stops. It's all over. Now the seller has to fix the roof, they get in there, they find something, they find another problem, and now it's just this endless array. Instead of having to deal with the result of making that fix, if you told the average property seller, what if you gave them a credit for fixing the roof, and they could fix the roof after you closed?
Right.
They'd say yes every single time. And that's what renovation lending is.
Who's marketing to it? Are originators out there already marketing to these people, or is this truly an untapped market that no one's getting into?
It is truly an untapped market because people are really unsure of how to actually broach the conversation.
You're coming up with great ideas. But listen, I'm a small originator, maybe I have a couple of loan officers. I've got marketing materials on how to, market my regular mortgages. If I don't have these kind of resources to create new materials, can you help me?
Absolutely. In fact, just recently, one of our marketing initiatives actually won an award. In this particular region, just to talk about serendipity, we won an award for actually putting together a platform that gave basic training information and marketing material that you could actually use to take all of our ideas and concepts, and you could actually take them as your own and use them to your advantage. And why just give you something that's disjointed? All the design language, everything that went into this award-winning concept, we've made them customizable so that you can actually turn our brand into yours and use it to proliferate this information. Because ultimately, as a wholesaler, we look at every originator as a partner. Wonderful. And their success is truly the only way that we can achieve ours. So it's, we have to have aligned interests, and this is definitely one of them.
Wonderful. Damon, thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate it very much.
All right, thank you.
And I'm Andrew Berman for the Mortgage News Network. Thank you for joining us today.
This is Mortgage News Network.